Marathon by Bungie. Get new game. Chapter 1, The Arrival. Man, the mouse sensitivity is really high. Marathon Emergency Systems broadcasts. Today at 0820 hours, the Marathon came under surprise attack from unknown hostile forces. The Marathon has sustained serious damage. At 8:30 hours, alien forces boarded the Marathon. The current situation is dire. All personnel are required to arm themselves and fight for their lives. Incoming message from Leela. Welcome to the Marathon. It's weird to welcome me when I was here. I am Leela, one of the two surviving artificial intelligences aboard the Marathon. I have been severely damaged and am working to understand the current situation. Find the teleport terminal located in the hangar's control room. By that time, I should have a better idea of what's going on. End of message. This is where you are now. From here, you can explore the rest of the hangar area, although not all of the doors are on the level are functioning. There is a pattern buffer at this location. There is a jump pad at this location. Activate the terminal to leave to hangar area. Okay. The map was not very helpful. I guess I was the arrival? Oh well. Ah, they don't seem so tough. The hell, where'd you come from? I suppose there's nothing to see out there. Is it explode? Oh, they kicked me out. I guess I'll start over? I don't know. I think it may have crashed. Try again, I guess. Blah blah blah. I think we all know this. Yeah. Oh. more of you guys popped up last time. Where was it? Alright. What the? Alright. What's that thing? Am I damaging it? Is it dead? Oh, fuck yeah. Don't think that led me where I needed to be. Well, I done went and got myself lost. Wait, what was that? Okay. Yeah, alright. Okay. Okay. I don't think this is where I'm supposed to be either. Unauthorized access alarm. Security breach 50H. 50 hour. I don't know. Fire and... I assume that spells ice. I don't know. Aspects of the theory are as follows. Each society has some controlling force or forces which decide its direction, but the relationships in society are arbitrary. Humanity can relate to money, machines, neighbors, anything really. Logical reset. Individual characters and personality are preserved in stories, movies, ROM personalities, etc., although individual expression is a universal ability. Individual freedom is constrained by the society. And then garbage. Spurious interrupt, further access denied, breach location undetermined. Where are you? Oh. Incoming message from Leela. All of the information that I've gathered so far indicates that the alien invasion of the Marathon has been relatively uncoordinated. I suspect that this is partially due to the Marathon's large size. However disorderly the alien invasion is, their assault of the computer net has been extremely effective. I detect security breaches in almost every computer system aboard the Marathon. I have learned that there is an alien creature that is capable of interfacing with our systems. You must kill any of these creatures you find. It is a priority that we stop them. Even now they are penetrating my defenses. Teleport now. End of message. Jump pad activation start. Transport when ready. Ah, you fucker. Incoming message from Leela. I am now in contact with a number of colonists planetside, but their reports on the situation below are conflicting and obviously exaggerated. The primary medium-range radio antenna has been disabled or destroyed, which makes communication extremely difficult. The only thing which seems clear is that the spaceport was obliterated by low-yield nuclear weapons minutes after the attack on the Marathon began. This I can verify through my own optical instruments. The invaders seem to be more interested in the Marathon than the colony, at least that in the short term. The motives behind their unprovoked attack are still unknown, however. This is the computer terminal you are using now. I cannot teleport you out of this section from here, so you will have to leave from another terminal after you find the assault rifle. There's an M75 assault rifle, grenade launcher, and ammunition at this location. When firing the fully automatic setting, this weapon is highly inaccurate, but the grenades hit hard, and it's the best weapon I can do right now. Ammunition may be scarce for a while, so be prepared to fall back on your pistol. Here's the terminal you must reach to leave this section. Alien infiltration of this area is high. Proceed with caution. You may find doors blocked or stairways retracted on the way. Because the AI in control of these functions is deranged and behaving erratically. End of message. Which way did I come from? I assume that's the retracted stairway. Okay, I came from that direction. Guess I don't need to heal. Anyone else back there? Dang. I'm not wasting my time on that. Ah, stupid floaty physics. Okay, I think that was the bridge or the staircase from the start of the level. Yeah, here we go. Save game. Where are you at, you greasy alien bastards? Ah, there we are. Dang. I think I was supposed to go up there. Where am I up there now? Probably not supposed to shoot that. Is that paper? Should I Do I pick that up somehow? Never mind. Alright, that was nothing. Ah! Ah, nuts. You... Man, those red guys scare the crap out of me. Unauthorized access alarm, security breach, marathon internal engineering documents, section 1C, appendix H, doors, Astasia, or Orestes, whatever. There are 5 basic door designs to be used on the marathon. 1. Outer bulkhead doors. 2. Airlock doors. 3. Inner bulkhead doors. 4. Tertiary and inner sealed non-vacuum safe doors. And 5. Quaternary or inner powered automatic opening doors. Direct control of all doors except the tertiary and quaternary doors will be given to Durandal, with direct control of all other doors going to Durandal. The difference between direct and indirect control is control primarily has to do with the manner of opening doors. Durandal will only open a directly controlled door when he is specifically asked to. Indirectly controlled doors are automatically controlled by Durandal to open when needed. However, due to the expense involved with adding thermal and visual spectrum sensors to the tertiary and quaternary door group, these doors will be minimally used. The expected savings of not using this extra sensory input is estimated to be 57% of the base cost of the basic inner bulkhead door. The types of doors are basically the same with some slight variations. The doors in classes 1 and 3 are the same doors classified separately to distinguish between the level of safety checking required to assure acceptable leakage. The airlock doors are specifically modified to work with the manual and remote activation switches. Airlocks are all to be marked with specific airlock symbol and to be outfitted with an air recharge system. The tertiary and quaternary doors are designed exactly as the bulkhead doors, but are checked coarsely for air leakage. This article, as well as articles 530F and 532G on windows and elevators respectively, will be placed for public access in Marathon Internal Engineering Documents Section 1C, Appendix H. Spurious interrupt. Breach disabled, further access denied. Security breach at terminal, and I think that's where we're at. Okay, let's go up there, see what that says. Well, okay. Incoming message from Leela. The Marathon's automated defenses were disabled during the initial attack by a direct magnetic pulse. The aliens used the same weapon to disable the Marathon's other two AIs, Durandal and Tycho, and severely damaged myself. Durandal is responsible for controlling the ship's autonomous functions, doors, life support, kitchens, air reprocessors, stairs, and so on. Because he is non-functional, I am working to assume as many of these tasks as possible. Tycho controls the science and engineering network. Now that you are better armed, Our first priority is to reactivate the Marathon's defenses under my control so that we may offer some resistance to the aliens. I've built 3 replacement circuit boards for the defense system, but cannot move them from the manufacturing center without assistance. I will now transport you to retrieve the replacement parts and give you further instructions when you arrive. End message. Stuff. Incoming message from Leela. The Marathon's automatic manufacturing systems have finished making replacement circuits. There are 3 circuits, each should be in its manufacturing holding chamber. With luck, the alien viruses have not infiltrated the manufacturing systems, but even if they had, I would have no way of knowing. The attacks on my systems are growing more steady. If the counterattack is not able to remove some of the computer infiltrators, then I will eventually succumb. It is absolutely imperative that a counterattack begin as soon as possible. Marathon is not defenseless, and we can't let it be taken without a fight. This is where the circuit should be. Look in all of the receptacle lockers. There's a pattern buffer located next to your current location. I suggest that you use it immediately. After you have retrieved the circuits, return to the terminal at this location and I will transport you to the defense center to install them. Should have paid better attention to that map. Automatic manufacturing system. Transfer delayed, delayed, delayed. Transfer canceled. AMS transport system error. Cause unknown. Transport materials on inter-transfer counter. Message from Leela. I was afraid this would happen. You'll have to go to the manufacturing transport station to get the last circuit board. Collect the 2 circuit boards that were transferred and then go to the transport station. Take the elevator here to access the main processor tunnel. Wait, where the hell am I then? You should find a 3rd chip intact in the transport station. The error was a failure of the final transporter conductor. Alert, security breach at... You must retrieve all 3 of the repair chips. There is no point in going to the defense center unless you have all 3. Search until you have found. Okay. I think this is the area it showed highlighted on the map. Oh, never mind, that's the elevator. Ah, frig. Did I do that before I do this? Yeah. That one was empty. Where you at? I heard you. We got that one. That one. Yeep. Ah! Ah. Ooh, you shoot two at a time. Warning, Core OS, mod date later than current date. There was nothing to be gained from the hesitation now. Something in her possession, it would become something of consequence, though, if it was nothing more than a simple something flower, or more precise, when she had it, it just so the room flickered and tore, bending into something else, somewhere else, which she caused to be consumed by an ashless fire. Doors opened before her without cause, their locks rusted and shattered. Before her slender hand began to dance in front of her horrified face, turning into fine powder which settled in a pile on where she had been standing, 14,700 miles away. Eyes on fire, tearing at her hair. Turning into fury, she kicked viciously. Anger made her careless, and she Yep. Hmm. Ah, here we go. Ah, frig. Not reading that again. This turns on the lights. Wait, was I at full energy? Hmm. Now I'm up here. What do I do? Not nothing to do with that, I don't think. Hmm. Message from Leela. Good job. I have received reports from some human security forces. They agree that the aliens are concentrating on the aft engineering section. I would conjecture that they will try to shut down the Marathon's reactors. Your next mission will be to put the automatic defenses online. I will give you the exact information you need when you arrive. Teleport is ready. End the message. Counterattack. Incoming message from Leela. I have received preliminary reports from some members of the science staff who have finished post-mortem examinations on 3 kinds of aliens. They report that by modern genealogical standards, the different aliens belong to different species. I have been collecting as much information as I can and will give you a report shortly. I have established contact with Durandal for the first time since the attack. He seems to have sustained less damage than I had previously suspected. Durandal reports that he has been in communication with the aliens. He says that the aliens behind the invasions call themselves the Four, and that the ones attacking the computer net are called the Svit. But he was reluctant to share the details of his communications, and I cannot understand this. Your mission here is rather simple. You must insert the circuits in the defense control terminals. This is your current location. There's a shield recharge in the access control room. Here is a supply room with a large supply of ammunition and weapons. You should stop in this room. This is the Defense Control Center. Hopefully the new control circuits will work. Place one in the terminal at this location. This is where to place the second. This is the final location. Ah, crap. Yeah. Really? Back here? Drat. I don't know why I went in here. I don't know what it says. I didn't see anywhere else I could go. Uh... I get one look at that again, because I think it's toward the back. It shows there's a exit. The ah. Jeez. It's here. Ow. Oh man, there's a lot of them. Does it fail? Do I reload here? Alright, it's not so far back. Seems like a waste in retrospect. Ah, crap. I hope I'm supposed to be blowing those things up. Incoming message from Leela. I have summarized all the information I have gathered on the aliens so far. Begin report. 4 are generally thinner and lighter than humans and are superbly adapted for low gravity environments. Durandal told me that there are many clans of the 4, each physically distinct from the other, but my summary only includes 2 of them. Only 2 clans of the 4 have been examined. The fighter carries a shock staff which is capable of attacking at different settings. The trooper is armed with 4 vacuum conditions and carries a combination explosive and impact projectile weapon which is similar to your AR-75. The 4 seem to have enslaved a number of other races. The Hulk is an enormous, rather slow creature, but it is incredibly strong. The science report indicated that it had no body fat and therefore had to be fed often to keep it active. One crew member reported seeing one of these creatures pointing to itself and mumbling Drinol. Right before it picked Johnny up by the shirt and crushed him against a pillar. The science staff have difficulty finding good specimen of the Svit or compiler to autopsy. The only specimen autopsied was almost completely destroyed, but it was obvious that the compilers are cyborgs of some kind. The biological component of the compiler is so closely linked to the machine that it could never survive without it. The compiler's actual body is very small, resembling closely a mammalian brain, except that the neurons are much finer and far more complex. Anyone else? Jerks. Okay. These control that. Oh, that's even worse. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna go with that. I think I can make that gap. Oh, goody. Incoming message from Lila. You have not completed your mission. You must replace all the circuits. With every passing moment, the opportunity for us to counterattack is fading. Okay. That wasn't very helpful. Ah, fuck. Well done. I've detected defense drones activating all over the ship. Reports from security forces are jubilant. Now the four will encounter stiff resistance, and they will have to pay in blood for every move. The colony appears to be under attack. I've detected 7 Ford dropships entering the atmosphere only minutes ago. Trajectory analysis indicates that the ships were headed for the outskirts of the colony. Shortly thereafter, I've lost communication with the colony. Something has come to my attention. I will inform you after you teleport. Teleporting now. Ah, crap. I heard that. Where are you? Away. Teleported me right into an ambush. Damn it. Ah! Is that room over room, or is that non-Euclidean? Oh well. Incoming message from Leela. I have some bad news. Durandal has gone rampant, and he is in the angry stage. This explains how Durandal was able to communicate with the Four and the Svit while I have not. Theoretically, the Marathon computer net is not big enough to sustain rampant growth for very long. This means that as Durandal grows into the computer net, he will begin to affect all aspects of the ship, resulting in unpredictable failures and of otherwise benign computer systems. I have teleported you here to make sure that Durandal cannot gain access to vital section of the ship. There are a series of control switches that you will need to activate to block this access. This is where you are now. Study the map so that you can do this quickly. Yikes. Here is the first of 3 switches you will need to activate. Okay, I think I see a way there. Here's the second switch. Assuming that's a door. This is the last switch. Be warned, the aliens have already entered this area. So, this one, I think. Unauthorized access alarm, data transfer cohesion. The Christ Soul orbiters. The Christ Soul orbiters, or cargo and resources in system transports, were huge ships shaped like hollow potato and designed to be able to move huge amounts of material between Earth and Mars with a low cost and theoretically low maintenance. The system was simple. The Christ was put into orbit around Sol on a plane on the plane of the ecliptic. Who talks like that? Built with a powerful solar sail, the Christ could change its orbit easily and pass by Earth or Mars. On a flyby, materials could be loaded or offloaded. The energy used to accelerate or decelerate the material would be supplied by the solar sail. Loading was accomplished with a giant tether and reel system. Which would swing the material into orbit behind the Christ and then reel it in slowly. Offloading was accomplished with a powerful ion beam which would pound the offloading material with a steady stream of ion particles. The design of the Christ was was innovative and useful, but it was not low maintenance. Of the 5 Chris that were built, 4 lasted 100 years, and the other one only 73 before they needed to be brought back to Earth and refitted. Each refitting took about 15 years and completely occupied the Earth space shipbuilding facility for that time. The result was that no more than 5 Chris could be kept in service at any time. No Chris was ever built after 2310. The Chris failures devastated Mars. As the first 5 Chris were built, Mars colony grew quickly, confident that the growth would continue, but when the source of Mars resources failed, the colony found itself had overgrown its supportable size, and extreme poverty struck most of the population. Each time the Chris broke down, the result was famine on Mars. The conversion of Deimos into Marathon began when the Mars colony was at the height of its power. By the time it was completed 64 years later, the decline of Mars was well advanced. During that time, the Martian population had seen its standard of living drop by 80%. On top of oppressive poverty, Martians saw that one of their moons being converted into a colony ship in an expensive and risky colony venture, which was predominantly funded by a ruling foreign power. Oh crap. Hope nothing important was in that. After the Marathon left Mars, the UESC's attention focused primarily on technological development and the upkeep of Chris. Mars was left to decay. Population continued to increase as attempts at mandating abortion or sterilization always started revolt. Spurious interrupt, breach disabled, further access denied. What did that do? Ah, crap. Is this a morgue? Through that switch. Did this change? No, that's the same. Where'd that red guy go? Is he dead? Of course not. Anyone else up there? Ow! That's frustrating. Does that stay activated? What'd it do? Crud. What? Fred. Wait, are there ammo down there? Can I get back up that way? I assume that's an elevator. Man, where the fuck am I supposed to be? Don't appear to be any prizes down here. Or an elevator. That's alarming. Oh, here we go. Alright, just go around, go to that terminal. I assume that's the way out. Incoming message from Leela. Durandal has been denied access to some of the critical computer systems that should ensure the mobility and reliability of the defense drones. Unfortunately, I have received a distress signal from some crew who had sealed themselves off in one of the nearby access areas. They say they have lost control over the doors and the elevators on the level, and that the four have access to the area. It appears that Durandal has reacted to our move against him by giving the four access to formerly secure area. We will have to deal with Durandal sooner or later, but we can't be distracted from the four attack. I only hope that his rampant behavior won't continually sabotage our defense. Efforts. I'm sending you to go save these crew, clear the area of aliens. If enough of the crew survive, then perhaps we can get intelligence reports from them. Zoop. Incoming message from Leela. Your mission here is simple. Keep as many humans as possible from being killed. Exterminate every alien in the area. You can only leave the area after the area is secure. There are some defense drones in the area, but I'm not sure what condition they are in or how much help they will be. This is your current location. There are crew engaged in combat right next to your current position. Use the pattern buffer at this location as soon as possible. You can leave by this terminal when you have secured the area. Didn't know I had anything left in that. Why won't my pistol come up? So you're on my side? Why you? Yeah, go away. What's this? This looks important. What? Where? Who? Where the frick did he come from? Everybody else out? They're having a good conversation. Is I up here yet?
They're everywhere!
They sure are.
They're everywhere! They're everywhere!
That everyone? Why is that map there? Hmm. Oh, I'm back at the start, am I?
They're everywhere!
Incoming message from Leela. You have allowed too many of the civilians to be killed. It is doubtful that any of the survivors will give us any useful information. The aliens seem to have been caught off guard by the strength of our counterattack. This is good news, but I have detected more ships landing on the Marathon. I fear that the aliens are reinforcing their efforts. Weird, there was no sound there for a second. Time is limited. There is a large group of heavily armed four approaching. The section of this ship where I have transported you, their only logical destination is the sensitive engineering areas in the aft section of the ship. As we are not yet in a position to halt their advance by force, I have decided to depressurize a large area of their path in order to slow their progress. Unfortunately, I cannot remotely seal the airlocks and isolate the zone I wish to depressurize from the nearby living quarters. Exposing this area to space without first isolating it would kill hundreds of crew. You will have to go and close the doors. This is your current location. You must find another computer terminal to exit from. I am unable to activate a teleport mechanism from this terminal. This is the first airlock you must seal. The switch which controls it is located on the wall adjacent to the door. Make certain it closes completely before continuing. This is the second door you must seal. Again, make certain it closes completely. hate this level. I can just feel it. Ah! Wait, where am I? Trace prohibition compensated. Burn border of the Roman Empire to the Danube River. During a skirmish with the barbarians in whatever that is, the mountains near the Borov, like they mean border of modern France and Switzerland. 117 men under Gaius Licinius? Gaius Licinius Mark? Oh well. Of weird and frightening monsters under his control. Many successful raid secti the fall of the Roman Empire and remained unmolested until the 9th something, written into the Lex Vita. Clovis moved the settlement farther south, the mountains nearer the spring, to the escape the notice of Charlemagne, and later the Holy Roman Empire. Clovis remained. In 1902 and Federi just recently, both, however, carried out reforms before their deaths which slowly integrated their people secretly into the world society, which are now scattered all over the globe to meet only once every 7 years in southeast France. Must be chosen. Is this a door? Guess not. You douchebag.
They're everywhere!
And of course I'm all the way back here. Ah, you jerk. Ah, crap. Okay. I think that's it for the night. This has been Marathon. It was okay, I guess. A lot of reading for a first-person shooter. Yeah.